What's up guys, it's Markin, and in today's Paragon Hero Guide, we will be covering the crazy powerful Sparrow. Now Sparrow is one of the most powerful rangers in all of Paragon. The damage that she deals late game is just insane. However, she has zero mobility. She has no escape abilities, no abilities that push enemy heroes away from her. If you get jumped on, you are basically done. So you do really have to rely on your team to keep you alive and to protect you. Now let's get right into her abilities. Sparrow's right click or R1 ability is called Piercing Shot. This is a fantastic ability that has a little secret feature that not a lot of people know about. Now while you hold your button down, Sparrow slows down and then she charges an arrow. When you release the button, Sparrow shoots her arrow that pierces all enemies. So if you have 4 or 5 minions in a line, you let go of your arrow, it'll go through and damage all 4 or 5 minions that are in that line, which is fantastic. Now the damage is increased the longer that you hold the button. You can use this to finish off enemies that are running away from you, that are low health. You can clear minion waves with this ability. However, the best aspect of this ability is that it is able to be shot through terrain. So if you have an enemy that is low and is running behind a wall, charge up your piercing shot, aim through the wall, and hopefully you get a lucky shot to take them down. Sparrow's Q or square ability is called Hail of Arrows. She rains arrows down at a target location over the course of 4 seconds, dealing damage to enemies. This isn't the best ability to output just pure damage. However, it does help you clear waves, and you can use it to stop enemies from chasing you or to slow enemies down that are trying to get away from you. Now, the best feature of Hail of Arrows is that it works with Sparrow's E or circle ability, which is called Relentless. Now, Relentless is a passive ability, which means you do nothing to activate this. It is constantly on. Now, what Relentless does is all successive hits on the same target deal additional physical damage to that target. Now, this ability can stack up to 10 times, and it is triggered by any damage that Sparrow causes. So if you auto attack somebody 2 times in a row, you get a stack of Relentless and deal extra damage every single time you hit somebody. Like I said earlier, her Hail of Arrows, every time she hits somebody with her Hail of Arrows, you get a stack of Relentless. So you can hit somebody 4 times in Hail of Arrows and already have 4 stacks built up for Relentless, continue auto attacking them, and just deal crazy damage. Sparrow's ultimate is called Inner Fire. Sparrow splits her bow shot into a cone of 3 arrows. These arrows pierce through all units and apply basic attack card effects. So if you have red buff, all of the effects will be applied. Inner Fire also applies stacks of Relentless. So if you are in the middle of a team fight, if you do get jumped on and there's multiple enemies on you, use your Inner Fire. The middle arrow in Inner Fire does the most damage, with the side arrows doing a reduced damage. So whichever enemy you are trying to chunk down the quickest, make sure that you aim for them for your center arrow. The side arrows do a significant amount of damage as well, but not nearly as much as the center arrow. Now, as I said earlier, Sparrow is very low mobility. You do have to rely on your team in order to protect you. In general, when I build Sparrow, as most people build Sparrow, I believe, you want to build your physical damage, a little bit of attack speed, but you also need to build up your resistances. You need to build up your health and your armor. Now I'm going to put my build on the screen here. As you know, all cards in Paragon are randomly generated. Not everybody has the same card. So some cards that I have, you may not have, and vice versa. But when I build her, I build these cards. Depending on situations that vary, I do switch it up a little bit, in which place I have, 2 cards set up here with their upgrade cards depending on, for instance, if the enemy team has a lot more energy damage or physical damage. If I'm getting jumped on a lot and getting stunned and slowed, I have cards for that as well. But a mainstay in my Sparrow deck always is a blink card because she has no mobility. So I pick this up either third or fourth, depending on if I'm getting locked down a lot. I will blink away and continue to output damage. This is a super good card to use in your Sparrow deck at all times, and it really keeps you alive and keeps those team fights going a lot longer. So that's it for the build and guide on Sparrow, guys. She is one of my favorite rangers right now. The damage that she does is just insane. Just make sure you hit your auto attacks, stay very safe in team fights, and try not to get jumped on. Use that blink card as often as you can, because that's the only way you will stay alive. Let me know in the comments below how you build Sparrow, if you build her differently, if you have a special card for her that you enjoy using. If this is the first time you found my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I post a ton of Paragon content. I post guide videos, patch notes, how-to videos, highlights, full gameplays, etc, etc. So if you are looking for Paragon content, I upload twice a week. Subscribe so you don't miss a vid. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, stay active.